guys, LEGO Minecraft 369 here, and I am celebrating 369 subscribers. It's probably more like my 400 subscriber special at this point because it's so late, but I'm sticking with it. Sorry for being so late, but I have for you my stop motion origins. So my stop motion origins happened at a tech camp, which I took when I was 11, and the first task to do was a walking animation with LEGO minifigures. Being the overachieving 11-year-old I was, or at least attempting to be an overachieving 11-year-old, that is not correct. Anyway, I tried to not just make it walking, and I tried to make it better, and it has a story, somehow. Here's that embarrassing footage. Well, that was lame. And this next one isn't much better. The next one was I don't remember if it was like 5, 10, or 15 second race video. And once again, I was being an overachieving 11-year-old, or at least I was trying to be an overachieving 11-year-old, and I got it right that time. Now let's play that race, well, it wasn't a race, footage, once again with stuff that doesn't make any sense. Okay, so now we move away from the brick film to claymation, and also add sound to the video. Speaking of the sound in this next video, because I knew the day before we did this video that we were going to do a sound-based thing, I decided to bring in a voice changer that I got not long before. And I just basically made noises through it, which created the following sounds. Using stop motion was my first time using the green screen. So the assignment we were given was to make a space-themed animation, and this one I actually used my voice without a voice changer. And let's just say I'm always amazed when I go back to my first episode of Tech-It, which is just after I turned 13, and I hear my voice. So here's my voice when I was 11 and a half.
Hello there. Hey, what's on your arm? Oh, don't worry, I'm left-handed. Bye.
The fifth and final video that I did at the camp that year was, well, I actually don't know the assignment, but all I know is what I did do was a combination of claymation and brick film, and then I also used the little bands that we had to put around the Lego heads to make them look like they were talking. But I didn't use it for talking, I just made a facial expression. Anyway, here's that really short clip. You heard me say not a minute ago that was my fifth and final video that I did. So you may be wondering why there's still so much time left in the video. Well, I went to the same tech camp the next year, and I did more videos, and they weren't much better with story, but they were better, so congrats to my 12-year-old self in comparison to my 11-year-old self. And we basically started them, or basically did it in the same order that I did in the first thing, so starting with the walk and the race, etc. But then I also got more videos done because we worked at our own rates each year. But this year I also included intro or titles and credits to my videos. Some of them I'll show in the clips, some of them I won't, but here you go with my first stop motion of 2012. As you can see, I stuck to the assignment a lot better that time. However, I did still end it with the teleportation spin thing because he put on his teleportation helmet. And next, as I said before, we have the race, and this time it's an on-foot race as opposed to a wheel race. I don't know if that was something I was allowed to do, but I did it and it worked, so here it is. So after that video, using the same character with the same teleportation helmet, I apparently decided to make all of my videos at Tech Camp for that year into a series, and you are about to see the name of that series. And anyway, this next assignment is the moon landing. I guess I did the claymation in a different order. To be honest, I think I was less embarrassed to show the 2011 moon landing one. Regardless, here it is.
I can't find my teleportation helmet, so I'm gonna fly to the moon. Somehow. I like the moon. There's a guy in space over there. I hit my head. Yeah.
So, Jite the Knight. Kids like to rhyme. Speaking of bad wordplay, here's a Knock Knock Joke video that I had to make using the lip syncing bands. That was probably my least favorite part of camp, but I learned something.
Hey Jite. What? Knock knock. Who's there? Ava who? Look out.
Jite the Knight, Avahu, and Astronaut. What a cast of characters. Anyway, this next clip might make the most sense in terms of story. I won't bother explaining it, but here it is. So this next episode of Chronicles of Jite the Knight, I consider to be bonus material. I don't know why I didn't consider the Knock Knock Joke to be too, but it is. So this is basically taking the audio from the Tootsie Pop commercial and me animating it. I don't remember the exact term they used for the assignment, but I know it used the word key. But anyway, here's that video.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl.
Going out with a bang, we had my final, longest, and most favorite video from my 2 years at Tech Camp. It's basically the final project, so go nuts, do whatever you want. And what I did was I brought in some of my own Legos, specifically from the Lego theme Alien Conquest, And I made the story with Astronaut and Jite the Knight trying to help the Alien Defense Unit, which in the video is abbreviated ADU. And one other thing I need to point out before our show is to understand the story. We weren't allowed to make the things violent. So my loophole for that was when they die because they're not allowed to die. They turn into spinning little Lego bricks. With that explained, here is my final stop motion from Tech Camp.
What's your status, trooper? We're fighting a losing battle. Ah! The ADU needs us. Help the ADU. Ow! The day is ours. The ADU is saved.
So there you have it. That's the story of how I became a stop motion animator. Leave a comment below if you want me to do some more stop motion with like normal brick film, so as opposed to Bionicles, or maybe claymations. I probably won't do claymations, but brick film is something I might get back into. Considering I think the only brick film I have on my channel at the moment is my first intro and then the short clip from Step Aside. Anyway guys, that is it. This is like Minecraft 369. Thank you for 369 subscribers. And see ya!